Whether you follow the stock market or not, you've definitely heard about the SpaceX IPO. Today I'll tell you why I won't be investing in it, and it's not for the reasons everyone else is talking about. I'll also tell you where I'm looking to invest instead. Hello fellow Arbab, it's time to boss your money. I'm Kenneth and I've been working in finance and audit for almost 2 decades now, and before we get into it, this is not me telling you to buy this stock or not. Could it go up? Maybe. Could it go down? Maybe. Because stocks move on human emotions just as much as on balance sheets and P&L accounts. Whatever you decide, this video is to help you do it with your eyes wide open, not like this.
I would like to talk to someone about investing with this Elon Musk, SpaceX.
So about $1,600 worth is what you're willing to put into this.
Yeah, or 5,000.
Oh,
I don't want to lose a lot. I had a good friend tell me she believed it is going to skyrocket, but how long it will is only time going to tell.
No shade to her, but this is genuinely how most people invest. So before we get into my reasons for not buying and my alternatives, let's talk about the general overview of the SpaceX IPO. SpaceX is an American space company founded by Elon Musk. They are responsible for things like Starlink, reusable rockets, resupply missions to the International Space Station, and apparently one day getting us to Mars. On the 12th of June of 2026, they listed on the Nasdaq under the ticker SPCX. And for those who are new to this, an IPO or initial public offering is simply when a private company first lists on the stock market, allowing you and me to buy shares in it for the first time. Now, a lot of finance people are calling this stock overvalued. Here's the headline. SpaceX listed for $135 per share. That puts the value of the company at approximately 95 times its 2025 revenue of $18.7 billion. And they are not yet profitable. They actually lost $4.9 billion in 2025. Within just 2 trading days, Friday and Monday, the stock was already at $192.5 per share. That's approximately 135 times revenue, and that is revenue, not earnings. There are no earnings yet. Now I can hear you typing in the comments saying, but Kenneth, this is a space company. The industry is still in its infancy. The total addressable market is enormous. These numbers are based on past revenue, not future profitability. When you factor all that in, this will seem cheap in hindsight. Now, I hear you, and that argument isn't crazy. But here's what I want you to think about. Because honestly, even that is not my issue. My issue stems from understanding what exactly you're buying when you buy SpaceX. Now you have to know that SpaceX has 3 business segments. First, they have Starlink. Their satellite internet business brought in $11.4 billion in 2025. That's 61% of their total revenue. It's profitable, it's growing fast, and honestly, it's the crown jewel of the whole company. They have 10 million subscribers across 164 countries. Genuinely impressive. Secondly, they have the rocket and space launch business, which generated about $4.1 billion in revenue, around 22% of the total revenue. Pentagon contracts, NASA missions, reusable rockets. This is what most people picture when they think SpaceX. That makes sense. Third, and here's where it gets interesting, is XAI and X. That's Grok and what was called Twitter a while back. $3.2 billion in revenue and $6.35 billion in operating loss. To put that simply, Starlink's profit are currently subsidizing Twitter's losses. And here's the bit that I genuinely cannot get comfortable with. You have 2 ways to looking at how this company is being priced, and neither one is good. The first scenario is that everything in SpaceX is being valued at the same blended multiple. So XAI and X are being valued at approximately 95 times revenue at the IPO price, or 135 times revenue where it's trading today. You are paying a premium typically reserved for the world's fastest growing profitable tech businesses for a loss-making social media platform and an AI business that burned through over $6 billion last year. And that's an AI platform that's arguably behind OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and Anthropic's Claude. Scenario 2, and now here's where I want to push this further. Let's be really generous. Instead of applying one blended multiple to the whole XAI and X segment, let's give each part its own fair share. SpaceX doesn't split out X and XAI separately in their filings. They report it as a combined $3.2 billion. Now let's estimate roughly $2 billion to X and roughly $1.2 billion to XAI. Now let's value X at what Meta trades at, 7 times revenue. And let's value XAI at what Anthropic, one of the hottest AI companies in the world, is valued at the private market right around the time of IPO, around 20 to 22 times revenue. And that's being genuinely generous to both. X at 7 times is $14 billion and XAI at 21 times is roughly $25 billion. Combined, around $39 billion. Now, if we subtract that $39 billion from the total IPO valuation of $1.77 trillion, everything left, the entire remaining valuation belongs to Starlink and the rocket business. That's $1.73 trillion for $15.5 billion in revenue. That's approximately 112 times revenue at IPO price, not 95, and 160 times revenue at where it's trading today, not 135. After giving X a Meta valuation and XAI an Anthropic valuation, after being as generous as you possibly can, Starlink and rockets are still being priced at over 110 times revenue, pre-profit. They are not profitable yet. That is the number I cannot be comfortable with. So pick your poison. Either you're paying a ludicrous multiple for Twitter or you're paying an even more ludicrous multiple for Starlink and rockets. Both of these realities are baked into the same price, and that's what I can't get comfortable with. Could they eventually execute in a way that justifies all of this? Maybe, but that's a bit like saying I could one day win the lottery. Possible, but not a plan. So what am I looking at instead? Again, I want to be clear, this is not a recommendation, just that this means I'm researching these companies and could one day consider investing in them. The first one is Rocket Lab, ticker symbol RKLB, roughly valued at $60 to $65 billion. They are already launching rockets commercially, building a serious end-to-end space business, and recently added to the NASDAQ 100. There's AST Space Mobile, ticker symbol is ASTS, somewhere in the 25 to 35 billion range depending on the day. ASTS is building the first space-based cellular broadband network that connects directly to regular smartphones. No special hardware needed, also added to the NASDAQ 100 recently. And then the third one is Redwire, ticker RDW. They're valued at around $3 billion. Space infrastructure, in-space manufacturing, serious government contracts, much smaller, but with an interesting niche. All three are plays on the same space economy. All three also are pre-profit. They're not yet profitable, but none of them come with Twitter bundled in or valued at almost $3 trillion. If you want me to do a deep dive on any of these stocks, drop it in the comments and subscribe so you don't miss it when I do. Now watch one of these two videos. Don't forget to like the video if you learned something new today. Yalla Arbab, go boss, your money.